Good morning, Shima girls. Today is Austin and it's around 10:40 a.m. Just wanted to hop on here, give yet another update. Yes, I'm still healing, ladies. Got my period about 4 days ago, and I am still on this journey to heal from my situation with the fibers and cysts. Tomorrow, I have an appointment with my gynecologist. It's gonna be the same person from last time that, I didn't feel I really got the answers I was seeking, but my primary doctor wants me to just, to consult with the person regardless, because that's the gynecologist and stuff. So yes, as I said, I got my period like 4 days ago, and it's been a very interesting period to say the least. I've never experienced a period that it's been so heavy, like, in a day, like, I used to change, less than twice a day. And then like 2 days ago, I was changing my pads like within an hour, I would say up to 4 or 5 times. It was so heavy. And I know that has a lot to do with the fiber situation because I researched on it myself. And yeah, that's according to my research that makes the periods flow so much heavier. And yeah, and the extreme pain that I was experiencing as well. So yeah, that was bad too. Some of you ladies suggested that I do a water fast. I tried to do water fast, just water, right? And I can't last more than 2 days on it. My strength, leaves me, and I need to eat. I need to eat something. And I do better with a fruit fast, but even still, I still gotta eat a little something the next day. On the second day, I gotta eat something, So, but I'm gonna start sticking with the fruit fast a lot more though, because it is delicious. I like eating the watermelons. I like eating the cantaloupes. I like eating the apples. So, I have a banana, okay, and things like that. So when the days I do feel better, I try to exercise just slowly, a little walking back and forth. I try to reach the hour. If not, do 45 to 50 minutes, which is still significantly, good for my body. Uh, Let me make sure. I forgot to check that. Make sure that you ladies can hear me well. Hold on. Let me check. So yes, that's what happened. Again, the ladies that have been watching my videos, you know what's going on with my health. That's the only reason why I cannot do my videos consistently like I used to, because of my health. Check that. Make sure that you. Okay, so the volume is working. All right. Okay. All right. So everything is fine with the audio and the visual. So, okay, so tomorrow's my big day with the gynecologist yet again. See what they say. When I took my ultrasound, the doctor lady, put in the notes to tell the doctor to give me a CT scan, or they suggested that I take a CT scan because they weren't able to see, due to the fiber that was a little bit bigger, and they weren't able to see the size of the cyst, something like that. So what I basically want to know is, for a fact, I want them to confirm for me for a fact what is causing the constant bleeding and stuff, Because remember, since June, I think it was June 27th. This is when it lost, not the fibers. I've been having the fibers over I think over 3 years, because that was in 2020. Like, my God, almost 3 years with this stuff. So, but the constant bleeding began on June 27th, and I need to know exactly why it's bleeding then. And I'm assuming it's the fibroids, Well, I mean, what else can it be? I wasn't bleeding before I had all it. But yes, I think it's because they found an extra fibroid, and now it's really causing havoc inside my uterus and the cyst. Everything grew a little bit more, by the way. Yeah. Well, that's not good. I'm very upset about that. Yeah. Oh, I was only able to take, remember that I told you ladies that I've been taking this, the fibroid shrink and cyst So yeah, I was only able to take take it twice. Then I had to stop when my period came because I don't like it. I don't really take this during the course of my period. I don't. I just don't. I do it, when I'm not experiencing my period stuff. Okay. Oh, as you can see, I'm very. It's just like it's just put some monkey wrench in everything you want to do. The female body when you least expect it. You really can't do anything, and like it stops everything because of the pain, the pain, the bleeding, the bloating, all kinds of stuff. It's very annoying. Okay, somebody's chiming in. Okay, hi, Dawn. She said, hi, Shima, I can hear you. And I have Rosetta Williams. Have you thought about a hysterectomy? No, no, it never. I mean, I know that that's what most ladies, not most, but it's suggested by doctors to do. But I don't want to do that. It's not necessary to do that. It's just there are other ways to get rid of this fibroid situation without taking out your entire uterus. I think that's a form of female castration that's very unnecessary. Like a lot of females do that, and it's just unnecessary. Like, there's other steps you can take, changing your diet and stuff. The thing is, I have misbehaved during my diet, started, the ice cream came back, the salty food. I mean, how holidays pop up on you or some birthdays pop up on you and you start eating those kinds of food. Again, because of my situation, I cannot eat those kinds of foods, and that makes the fibroids grow and stuff. And I know it's because since I know it's because of that. As long as I stop that, I'm finding the fibroids were shrinking, and in combination with the medicine that I was taking, and in combination with the fruit fast. So it's a me thing. I have to be stronger, instead of cutting off an entire part of, my female organs for that. It's really not necessary. I think it's sad. You never know if you want a baby, if you're not experiencing menopause, if you're not in menopause, you never know if you still want a baby. But it's not necessarily because you want a baby, it's because you shouldn't want to part with something that God gave you. It's a reason why he gave you your two ovaries, the womb area. There's a reason for that. But no, it's never crossed my mind. What's crossed my mind is getting some type of not too invasive surgery, but even with that, they haven't been able to perform it. To remove the fibroids, not not the uterus, not the whole uterus, just to remove the fibroids. So they haven't been able to do it because they keep saying that it's just too small, too small. Yeah. So I want to see what they tell me tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to take the CT scan. I just want to know. Once I know for a fact that the fibroids and the cyst is causing the bleeding, I have to behave. I have to behave with the diet. I have to behave with the exercising. I just have to behave with all the bad foods, No, it's not. Oh, thank God, it's not. It's not the C word. Thank God. Out of all the ultrasound would have given the answer. I've been on top of my ultrasound, so it's not that. No, it doesn't feel like it's that. It doesn't show that it's that at all. I have the latest ultrasound never showed that, and the fibroid thing that is a benign, benign tumors that's not really cancerous. So we females are lucky on that aspect. If we got fibroids, at least that, right? At least it's not cancerous. Goodness. Yeah. So this fibroid thing, I didn't know. Last month was actually Fibroid Awareness Month. I was flipping through the news channels, and I saw one of these doctor ladies said, that is Fibroid Awareness Month. I was like, girl, really? There's such a thing? So who would have known? Who would have thought? Yeah. that's the update tomorrow. I mean, I'll be face to face with the gynecologist lady. I'll tell her everything when it started, the nonstop bleeding. And so I guess I'm going because that was June 27th that started. Now we're August, so it's been almost June. What? Let me make sure. Let me take a peek at my notes. Hold on, because I'm giving the wrong. Because if it's I'm saying June. Yeah, June. So June, July, August. So we're going almost a month and a half, like a month and a half since the nonstop bleeding began. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up, Dawn. I had a video prepared. Remember, the last time I wanted to talk about, why silk presses are so damaging to black hair, because of the heat damage. So I have prepared, a video speaking about mostly heat damage. I haven't had the chance to really get into the situation with the silk presses, how exactly it's performed, but I know that it's a lot of heat damage involved in it, and I wanted to talk about the steps to avoid it and some myths, regarding heat damage. I want to go over some myths as well. So yeah, I could definitely do it in this video. I know it's early. I know most of you are at work, at school, doing what you gotta do, to make it do what it gotta do. Yeah. My baby's getting closer to come to Miami. Not Miami, but Florida. I hope he comes to Miami. Can you imagine if he comes to Miami? Oh my God. I'm talking about Lionel Richie because you didn't know. I'm totally into him, I've been into him for years really, since I was 14. Love the music, the songs. I'm happy. He makes me very happy. So, let me see. I got Crystal Helium. Oh, thank you. Crystal Helen says, "Hey Shima, I just ordered 6 bottles of your Shima oil. I'm so excited. Wow, you're really gonna become a superstar Shima girl now." That's wonderful. So now you have a lot, in stock. You're not gonna run out anytime soon, unless you're gonna share it with your family members and things like that. And that's sweet. That's sweet. But yes, congratulations. I mean, your hair should never suffer now from hair dryness. You're gonna get that glow. Just make sure you combine it with the protective styling and all the gentle handling methods. It's nothing complicated. You're gonna do it. Oh, you're gonna do it. Okay. This oil here, girl. This is the truth. Remember, this is the truth. It's been around since 2007. 2007, helping us black women grow this hair. I have it. This is a braid out. I have been sporting. So a braid out means I had it in braids. Having it in braids means what? A protective style. So I hope you ladies keep your hair in protective styles as well. So the Shima oil is not heavy. It's available on shimahaircare.com. Okay, shimahaircare.com. And stock up, ladies. Stock up. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Rosetta Williams says, "I had to change my diet recently because of my kidneys. I do feel better, honestly. I've been a vegetarian." See, it's all about what we're putting in our system. That's what it's all about. The foods, the 99% of what it's in that supermarket of ours is bad for human consumption, to be perfectly honest. It's out of process. It goes through a manufacturing a process as if it's some kind of shoe or car, and to make the food taste better. They do all kinds of things to the food, before it's brought to us. Whereas, when you grow your own, especially if you're growing your own food, you know exactly what you're getting, what you're going to put into your body. And that's the best thing, that's the best way to eat, grow your own food. That's the best way. I don't grow my own food, but I'm just saying, if we could, that's the way we should be eating. We remain healthier much longer. We remain younger much longer, and we won't be having these fibroid problems, these cyst problems, all these female problems. They will go away. And even if you read the Queen of Afua book, if you're familiar with Queen Afua, I read that it even helps, lessen the pain of childbirth if you feel any pain at all. Okay, so yeah, say goodbye to childbirth pain. Bye bye labor pains. But there's something that we have to really want for ourselves. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I was talking about, I wanted at least talk about heat damage and how detrimental that is to black hair. So I would say that it might sound contradictory at first because, I don't want us to use heat tools at all, to be honest. I don't want us to be using heat tools at all, if possible. But, again, hear me out. The thing is, heat can be like a great way to open up the cuticles. It helps open up the cuticles of our hair. And when we open up these cuticles, that will allow our hair, to dry much quicker. We open cuticles as opposed, to just simply air drying. So that's why, we use the blow dryer and stuff, because it quickens the hair drying process. Now, all of that is fine, that's fine. But I still must warn you ladies, using too much heat too frequently, that too frequently part especially, messes with our cuticles. Okay, so understand it can help, but if we do it too frequently, if it's on too high the setting, it messes with our cuticles and will cause our hair to be dry, brittle, and in severe cases, irreparable damage will be caused, which will lead to heat damage. Okay, so be careful, be careful, be careful, Shima girls. All right, be careful with that. I'll continue. Just make sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So again, whether it's heat from the blow dryer, okay, or hot combs, too much heat will cause this heat damage, ladies. And especially ladies, like if you have type 4C hair, seriously be careful with that heat from the blow dryers and the curling irons, the flat irons, okay? Because, it's extra fragile, and need to also, you also need to be careful. If you got type 4C hair, you need to also be careful with prolonged exposure to the sun on your hair. So be careful with that. The UVA rays, the UVB rays, they can also cause damage. Always be careful. Always keep your hair in a protected style. Always keep your hair Shima oiled in a protected style, and you'll be fine. Also wear a hat, but make sure you got something silk around so it won't, the hat, because most hats are not made out of silk underneath. So get creative and put some silk material underneath that hat, okay? And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Shima oil, okay? Make sure you get your Shima hair repair shampoo so you can repair your hair from the damage from these heat tools, okay? All right? Repair, add that protein back into your hair, because that damage removes the protein, and hair needs protein. Hair is made out of protein. So get your Shima hair repair shampoos at shimahaircare.com as well, ladies. All these products is for our success on a Shima hair growth journey, and keep it permanent as well, keeping our hair growth success permanent and our hair health success permanent. Okay, all right. So yes. So yes, the heat from these blow dryers and hot combs, again, if they're too high, used too frequently, it's gonna pose the risk for damage inside the hair shaft, ladies, inside the hair shaft. All right, that's why it's so serious to be careful with these heat tools. All right, and once it causes damage inside the hair shaft. Okay, that's gonna ruin the texture. It's gonna ruin your beautiful hair texture. Okay, your beautiful afro texture. Okay, and it's gonna stunt your hair growth. Okay, it's gonna stunt your hair growth, Shima girls. Now, signs of heat damage, you know, that's easy. Once you see your, you know your hair. Okay, if it's not looking healthy, you know it's not gonna be looking healthy when you look in the mirror. Okay, but here we go. Signs of heat damage include, again, dry hair, limb strands, split ends, of course, and curls that are just completely, you know, void of texture. Okay, your curls won't be springy. It won't. It will lack that healthy look. You know, will lack that healthy look, ladies. Okay, so yeah. So I wanted to go over the myths. I wanted to go over some common heat myths. Okay, we'll go over that. Let me just continue to check on the chat. Continue to check that the video is working fine. Yeah, page 30 princess, my baby's behind me. She says, hi, Diana Richie behind Shima. Hello. Woo! I like the sound of that. I'm being naughty. Oh my god. Yeah. I was telling the ladies earlier how much I love the singer and his beautiful music and since I was 14. Yeah, it's just the classic, the real music from the past, you know. It's just you know, it's the test of time. It stands the test of time. I get tongue tied. You're talking about. Okay, stands the test of time. Oh yeah. So let's go over. Thank you for making me blush, page turning princess. I like that. I liked that. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's look at some common heat myths. And one of those are all hair responds the same way to heat. No, it doesn't. So let's read a little something here. Okay. So Afro textured hair responds to heat differently than other textures. Okay. According to Fahey. The tight, kinky curls respond differently because they are more fragile in general because of the texture. The texture can be very fine, whilst the density is quite coarse and thick. The texture is actually the diameter of the curl strand. It is susceptible to damage when placing under undue stress on the curl, like a heat stunning tool. Okay, so you heard those words, undue stress. What we need to stay away from stress. Stress from us and our hair. You see, our hair can take stress either. So don't put undue stress, especially consistent stress on the hair, ladies. All right. And as we heard, Afro textured hair responds to heat differently than other textures. Okay. Because it's kinkier, it's tighter, the tighter curl pattern. All right. That's why. And that's why it's like I stressed how to comb the hair from the ends on up, because you don't want to just start from the roots and then just rah, you know. Right? Imagine me going from the roots and rah. You see all the curls? Okay, imagine if I just start combing, rah, you know, all the curls. Oh my God, you know, it's like a crash, you know. You have more hair on the comb than you could imagine. So be careful, ladies. Don't do that. That's common sense. Don't do that. With Afro textured hair, especially in its natural state, you wet the hair first. Wet the hair. You know, moist. You know, put moisture on it. With put a spray bottle full of water and start moistening the hair. And especially like when you're combing it, you know, to make it even easier, put conditioner on it and make that slippage even, you know, better for you. Okay, you got to get creative with your hair, ladies, in a way that it benefits you, that it lessens the stress of the hair. Okay, I learned all this like you know, tried and true errors. You know, this is my first time in my life that I've been natural. Well, I would say since when I was a little girl, I was natural, but I didn't know nothing about my hair. Okay. This is the first time in my life that I've been natural, that I understand what hair care is all about. I would put it that way. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. So let's look at number 2. So we're talking about the common heat myths. Okay, number 2 common heat myth. It says natural hair textures are more prone to heat damage than relaxed strands. Natural hair textures are more prone to heat damage than relaxed strands. Let's see if that's true. So they're saying if you wear your hair relaxed, it doesn't mean that your hair isn't prone to the same heat level of heat damage. Okay. In fact, relaxed hair tends to be even more fragile because of the chemicals used to relax the curls. All right. Even those with looser curls that don't experience as much shrinkage and tangles as tighter curls are not free from heat destruction. All right. Fragile hair can be damaged regardless of hair type. Okay. So it does not discriminate. Heat damage does not discriminate. All right. So whether it's relaxed or not, heat damage won't discriminate. All right. Lessen the amount of times you're using those heat tools, ladies. All right. Lessen the amount of times if you have to use them at all. Put them on. Keep telling you. Put them on those medium or low heat settings. I keep telling you. All right. But then I read these articles, so, to confirm what I've already been telling you just through common sense alone, okay? So I'm reading what the quote-unquote experts are saying, what I've been telling you for years through common sense alone, all right? Okay. All right, let me see. Oh, right, I got Crystal Helm. She chimed in. She says, Shima, you are amazing, and I'm so happy I found you. Girl, been watching you literally since I was 23. I'm 27 now. Never in my life I found a natural product with such greatness. A natural product? Yeah, she natural product. Thank you, Shima girl Crystal. That means a lot to me. Oh, wow. So you've been watching me 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 years. 4 years. Wow. I'm happy you've learned. I hope your hair has definitely progressed. You stop doing the bad hair practices, or at least you're staying on top of it. I know sometimes we lag, life happens, okay. But I hope you continue to stay on top of your hair care, your Shima hair care practices now, okay, and continue to grow your hair or continue to maintain its health. All right, continue to use your Shima hair growth products as well, okay. The thing is, when we start using these other products, again, the type of ingredients that they put in those other products usually are ingredients that will dry out the hair, that really won't penetrate the hair. The Shima hair products penetrates deeply into the hair, ladies, okay. It's been out for more than 14, 15 years already, and they've been doing their job, okay. This is what I've used on my own hair as well. My natural hair wasn't this long. Remember, it was real, like an inch or 2 inches at most. Okay. Look at my previous videos from when Shima cuts her hair back in February. All right. That was in 2021. Okay. So get to shimahaircare.com, and get your Shima, especially your Shima oil. If you get just one product is the Shima oil. All right. All right. All right, so let's continue because I'm inspired. So let's continue with the heat myths, okay? Will I have some water? I gotta drink some water. So we're gonna go to number 3, right? We're going to number 3, heat myth. Okay, we're going over the heat myths. Okay, number 3, blow drying dry hair is always unsafe. Blow drying dry hair is always unsafe. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, a blow dryer may seem aggressive as a flat iron, but according to them, it's all in the way you use the tool. A blow dryer should never be on high heat. What have I been telling you? Didn't Shima been telling you that? stop putting these heat tools on high heat. Okay. A blow dryer should never be on high heat because heat will fry your fragile tresses. All right. So they suggest using a diffuser when working on dry textured hair. Have the airflow on high, but the heat on medium, she recommends. Prepping for a heat styling adventure is also important, whether your hair is dry or wet. Oils that are rich in omega-6 and vitamin E for nourishment and repair are ideal. Okay, so they go over some oils: jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil are all great ways to protect and prevent damage. All right. I also carry the Shima hair argan oil, so definitely get yourselves some Shima hair argan oil, ladies. Okay. Let me do something. Let me see. Okay, so let me show you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So there's the Shima hair argan oil. This is shimahaircare.com, my official website, ladies. Okay. This is shimahaircare.com. This is our Shima hair argan oil here. All right. So make sure you get yourself a bottle of the Shima hair argan oil, which is 100%. All right. 100% pure, and it's a 3.4 floor ounce bottle. Okay. All right, so don't sleep on your natural oils, ladies. Don't sleep on the natural oils. Pure raw argan oil is considered one of the most, rarest and amazing healing and beauty products in the world. Okay, and it's now become a part of my Shima hair growth system. So if you ever needed, that extra power to help you grow longer, thicker, healthier hair, this is it. This is my Shima hair argan oil, which is 100% pure, cold pressed, right? It's cold pressed and it's richly packed, with natural antioxidants and skin loving, vitamin E. You can use it on your skin too. You see these, once the oil is pure, 100% pure, you can use it on your skin. All right. And as well as your hair. Okay. So it's going to do wonderful for your skin, going to do wonderful for your hair. All right. And also for your nails. And it comes with a dropper. All right. The only ingredient that should be in argan oil is Argania spinosa kernel oil. If it says Argania spinosa kernel oil plus olive oil plus jojoba oil, then it's not 100% pure argan oil. Okay, pure argan oil is this, okay, Shima hair argan oil. That has just one ingredient, Argania spinosa kernel oil. All right. So yeah. All right, ladies. So we definitely should be getting our oils, okay? All right. So yeah, so they were saying oils that are rich, in omega-6 and vitamin E for nourishment and repair are ideal and stuff like that. Okay, number 4, heat myth number 4, they're saying all heat is equally damaging. Okay, these are myths that are out there regarding heat damage. Okay, all heat is equally damaging. Okay, so stand-up blow dryers have the least amount of risk for damage because it isn't directly on the hair and the heat setting are easily adjusted. Okay, so but they don't recommend using heat on afro textured hair. Okay, so somebody here, they just like me, they have the no heat philosophy. Okay, they rather you not use heat, which is a good thing if you could do that. But I know as women we like to change up our looks, and we do want to. We sometimes serve styles that require us to use heat, to use the blow dryer. But we have to know how to do it right, or whoever's going to do it for us, I have to know how to do it right. Use the right product, heat protecting on our hair, so it won't damage our hair. Okay, it can be that close to the hair. It cannot be that the setting cannot be that high. Okay. Okay. All right. So she believes in the low heat. Okay. I never shy away from a little steam in my life when using a deconditioning treatment. Okay, they're recommending that. This form of low heat tends to increase the effectiveness of treatments by penetrating the hair shaft by warming up. Okay, so she was suggesting steam treatments. I have never done steam treatment, so if you have, ladies, chime in. Let me know what the steam treatment does for your hair. Okay, all right. So heat myth number 5, there are benefits to using heat on afro textured hair. Okay, so while it isn't necessarily the end of the world, there are no specific benefits to heat styling your hair. Okay, so that's a big no-no. Oh, good. At least they got to the point. At least they got to the point. Okay, so myth number 6, heat straightening at home is the best way to avoid heat damage. Heat straightening at home is the best way to avoid heat damage. Okay, do we think that's true? Or do we think that's false, lady? All right. So they're saying they're a huge fan of doing everything at home, but even they wouldn't bring a flat iron into their do-it-yourself life. Okay. They're saying there are ways to limit damage if you must straighten at home. Okay. It is very important to use the best hot tools for any type of iron work on kinky curly texture. Be certain there is a temperature adjustment. Only use it on moderate heat. Does Shima recommend that? Hasn't Shima been telling you to use it on moderate/medium heat settings? And even low? And they're saying, and always use a heat styling protectant. Hasn't Shima been telling you to use a heat styling protectant? By the way, using shea butter, ShimaHairCare.com, as a Shima girl. We also use shea butter, okay? So this is also available. This also acts as a heat barrier, okay? The effectiveness of shea butter is excellent. So we can definitely apply this, and it will definitely protect our hair against the heat as well. But regardless, use common sense. Make sure it's on medium to low setting, okay? All right. Okay, so yes. So they're saying use heat and always use a heat styling protectant prior or during use of the flat iron. She also recommends putting a light cotton handkerchief between your hair and the flat iron to protect your hair from singeing. I never heard of that. Putting a light cotton handkerchief between your hair and the flat iron to protect your hair from singeing. That's new. Okay. If you are about that at-home straightening life, okay. Okay. Okay, so basically use these heat protectants. All right, that's what they're saying. All right, let me check on the... Hello, Lady 45. Thank you for joining. She says, hello, Shima. And also, Sarah07 has joined us. She says, hi, Shima. Hello, Lady. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I hopped on here today to give you ladies an update as well. Let's go over some heat myths that I got inspired to do. I was actually going to leave the video for another day, but I got inspired. So we're going over the heat myths on afro-textured hair and what we should be looking out for and stuff. And just learning, to basically lower the amount of times we put these heat tools in our hair or just don't use them at all. I haven't been using them at all. 2 years. Heat-free. 2 years. Look at the results, okay? So we can do it. We definitely can do it, ladies. All right? All right. So I think we're almost at the last one, I think. Okay, so they're saying heat damage can be reversed. That's a myth. Some ladies think that I can reverse heat damage. I've seen ladies talking about that. Let's see what they say. Okay, remember I told you ladies that once that heat damage regarding the silk presses, it's in your hair if you're going to get a silk press, just be prepared to do the big chop. That's what I said on the last live. Okay, because basically silk presses are responsible for a lot of heat damage on afro-textured hair. A lot of heat damage. Okay, so basically be ready to do the big chop and start all over. okay? Because that heat damage, in my opinion, is irreversible. Let's see what they say. Okay, so they say that they have friends and family members that are in extreme denial about their own heat damage. You know who you are. And there really is no mistaking the look of heat damage due to the physical change in the hair pattern and structure throughout the hair. Okay, okay. The hair will be lifeless and inconsistent. Spots will be curly, spots will be wavy, and spots will actually be completely straight. Okay. So why is it important to face the reality of heat damage? Okay, because it can never be reversed. This is coming from them. Now it's not, now I'm not the one saying it now, even though I've been saying it. It can never be reversed. All right. You have to grow it out and little by little cut the damaged hair out. You know, all these back to cutting. I told you, now you better be prepared for that big chop, you know. When you decide to do these silk presses or these styles that require a lot of constant heat, and then wash your hair, and then again the heat. If that doesn't come out right to perfection and heat damage occurs, say goodbye to that hair. All right. So of course, if you keep applying heat to your already fragile hair, a big chop, there we go, a big chop could be in your future. Oh boy, ladies, Shima's here for you. Shima says it. Okay, do your own research as well, but if Shima says it, there's something to it. Okay. Okay, so treating damaged hair with deep treatments and certain protective styles can diminish the appearance of your heat damage while you start trimming down the dead hair. Okay, but then you have to, you know, be hiding the heat damage and going through unnecessary, you know, steps to you don't even have to go through that. Okay, but fine, if you already had the hair set back, fine. There's the protective styles, you know, wrap your hair in beautiful silk scarves. The Shima Girl silk scarves also are available, ladies. Okay. Let me show you, because some of the ladies be new, they don't know that I carry these items. Okay, so the Shima Girl silk scarves are also available. Okay, there we go. All right, see the scarf, I carry them in black and yellow. This is the gold, actually gold. Okay, this is the black one here. All right, I carry them in black and gold. All right, I may well, okay. All right, they measure 11 inches in width and 4 feet by 4 inches in length. Okay, so it's long enough to wrap your hair buns, your French braids, your French twist, your single braids, and 2-strand twist. Okay, it's made from 100% of the finest, smoothest, and purest silk material. Okay, and available in gold and black. Okay, I wanted to show you the black one. All right, here's the black one. They're both silk. All right. Well, this is pretty. The SG, of course, stands for Shima Girl. Okay. So representing. So yes, ladies. You don't even have to do that to yourselves. Don't do that to yourselves regarding the heat damage. All right. Regarding the heat damage. Okay, so Sarah's been chiming in. Crystal chimed in first. Let me read Crystal. Crystal Helm says, I've been keeping my hair in braids, Shima, especially now since I'm using Shima. Excellent. Make sure it's not numerous braids, not necessary. But if you like it, fine. And if you're going to be on top of them, taking care of it, pour the Shima oil into a spray bottle and spray on the braids. Because I wore braids to grow out my hair back when it was still in its relaxed state. I was growing it out with the braids as well. And I found that, spraying the Shima oil worked fine with the braids. Make sure you wrap the braids as well, so there's no frizziness to the braids. Okay, so you can at least control the frizziness for a long time, so the braids can look nice and neat for a long time. Okay, wrap it in the silk scarves. Okay. I got Sarah07 says my hair was almost 2 years heat free. And Sarah, and I use heat this week, no problems. I use heat protection oil. Okay, because Shima was gonna get on you. you knew what to say real quick before I said what. All right. Thank you for sharing that, Sarah. Okay, Crystal Helm says, I'm definitely buying the Shima silk scarf. Excellent. Every step that we can take to prevent unnecessary breakage is important. I always say it. Every step that we can take to prevent unnecessary breakage is important. Okay? Well, these are important steps to preserve our hair growth, help us retain our hair growth. Okay, ladies? All right. So we're at the end. Okay, here's another heat myth. Hair grows longer and stronger without heat. Okay, this is their article. Hair grows longer and stronger without heat. They say, okay, this myth is actually true. Okay, the less heat, the better and healthier your hair is, which in return will award you with length. I can attest to this. After my own summer of heat, I have kept the heat out of my life with only breath steam from my stand-up dryer and have been awarded with the length my blowout gave me without the heat. All right. So at the end of the day, if you could just not use heat on that protection hair at all, that would be great. Of course, that's not realistic. Okay. That's why you need to learn about the products that, that can protect you from heat damage. Okay. Also another protection is, the lowering the amount of times you use heat, put it on medium to low setting. Make sure if you need your deep conditioning game on, get your deep conditioning game on. Okay. Oh my God. Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil, ladies. Okay. Keep your hair in protective styles. Trim any, damaged ends, trim it off, cut them off, cut damaged hair. Okay. And be consistent, be patient. Your hair didn't get damaged overnight either. That's like sometimes it's many months and even many years of the constant, bad hair care practices that we apply to our hair, which has been passed down to us, unfortunately, from our mothers to our cousins, from our sisters to our aunts. They also didn't know how to properly take care of their hair. All right. So, but now thankfully, you have, Black women like me that really care for Black hair. And you found me on YouTube, my Shima Hair 21 channel. And I've been caring, since 2007, I've been here. Okay. And you see, I'm soldiering through, even with my health issues and things. I do everything that I can to soldier through and come back to you ladies to help you ladies remain focused, remain inspired. Okay. All right. And remain using the right hair care products. Okay. All right. I cannot stress it enough. Because it really works, ladies. Get your Shima hair care products at shimahaircare.com. Don't sleep on it. Make sure you got your shampoos. Don't sleep on it. Okay. Okay, Shima girls. Let's see. Yeah. All right. If we have any more questions, I'll definitely answer. If not, this is the end of the class. Okay, this is the end of the class. It wasn't really going to be a class. I was just updating you on my health issues, but yeah, I'm feeling good today, thankfully, because if it was really I feel like if it was really a serious issue, I wouldn't be feeling good at all. I would be feeling bad every single day. All right, but I have my good days and bad days. So um, just have to, like I said, I gotta keep it under control with my diet. It's all about what we put in our mouths, what we put in our system. That's all it's about. I have to be very, 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 very strict with that. All right. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Crystal, Shima girl, Crystal Helm says, we love you, Shima, and we support you through it all. 100, 100. Thank you. Wow. Wow, that really keeps my spirit, my spirit up. Thank you for lifting my spirit, Crystal. Sarah 07, Shima, do you eat plant-based food? Yeah, I've eaten certain plant-based foods. But I'm trying to fast. I'm trying to do the fruit fast, mostly fruit fast, and just I'm juicing my vegetables, from carrots to celeries, broccolis, all that stuff, which is good. I just have to stick with it, you know. That's kind of like the hard part, sticking with it. I have to be honest, but yeah. But as you can see, well, if you don't remain consistent with your diet, you get punished. Okay, then I got punished. So that's God's way of saying, remember my foods. Remember, I gave you medicine foods from the earth to heal. Why are you neglecting my medicine foods from the earth? Why are you eating all that processed junk from the supermarket? That's what you that. Okay, that's your punishment for eating all that processed junk from the supermarket. I always eat my medicine foods. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so what I can do, if you're Lionel Richie fan, well, this is a program book from 1986, when he had his outrageous tour was in 1986, I believe, and this is basically a program book that I had ordered because I need to have it. I need to have it. Let me see if I can show you some. Yeah, here's see. Let's see. All right. I love it. Let me see. You like this one? All right. All night long. Yeah. So I'm enjoying my Lionel Richie all night long. I wish. So if you like all this type of artist, this is what I'm about. I'm not really into the modern music, ladies. I'm into I like from the early 90s, especially the 80s, the 70s, and even some of the 60s music and movies as well. Okay, I'm basically an 80s girl, all right, but I also enjoy early 90s, 70s, and 60s. All right. So yeah, that's it. That's enough peeking. Yeah, that's enough peeking. Get your own. Get your own. You ain't getting mine. You're not getting mine. All right. All right, Shima girls. I think I'm gonna say good night. Not good night. It's still morning. Wow, it's still morning. Boy, is it early. Okay. So, ladies, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me and praying for me. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. And may God bless you, ladies, as well. Um, I don't know what else to say. It's really nice to have, support system. Even though I haven't met 99% of you ladies, but at least thanks to the creation of the internet, we can look at each other in this way. Okay. that's it. I'm going to say, yeah, tomorrow again is my appointment. I'm gonna see what happens with that, and I definitely always gonna update you ladies on my health, because it's because of my health that I'm not here as often. I wanna, you know how I was, always posting videos, periodically, helping us and inspiring us, helping us grow our hair, whether it's natural or whether it's actually relaxed. It didn't matter. Remember, I was relaxed for years and years and years. And now I'm natural just 2 measly years, about 2 measly years now. And I'm still helping. And even though I'm natural, I'm still helping you ladies who are relaxed, who put chemicals in your hair, because I was that girl for over almost 30-ish years. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you, Shima Girl Crystal. She said, bye, Shima. See you next time on your next video. Love you so much. 100. Thank you, girl. Sarah07. Bye bye. It is here. Ooh, 5:30 p.m. in the Netherlands. Wow, you in the Netherlands. Wow, wow. It's always fascinating the time zones. Like, it's morning here, but it's already afternoon there, and this is amazing. God really did something amazing by creating this planet. Wow. It all depends where the sun is. Okay, ladies. I'll see ya. Diana Ricci says bye. He also has a song called Goodbye, by the way. So he got everything, from hello, is it me you're looking for, to goodbye. I think it's in his Definite Collections CD that I have. Yeah. Okay, ladies. Shima girls, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you.